And then after that, like, apparently it was Joe Rogan like talking to him, and he like took his pants off. Apparently, he was just like, "Hey, congratulations on your win." And he's just like, "But I wanted to know, why'd you take your pants off?" And he was just like, "My balls were hot."
Destroy the intro, please.
After 20 seconds.
Put a 20-second timer.
All right. Ready? Welcome to another episode of the Little Green Bryce Podcast, episode 014, double digits, just like the other 4 episodes beforehand. Interesting news over the weekend. Sorry, upstairs noise. No, there was the Mike Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight happened. No, turn that off. And
Straight up.
it's lit.
Snapchat, Matt.
Okay. Continue.
The fight lasted a good amount of rounds. But the more dramatic and I would say better story happened beforehand when Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson in the second round, and it was absolutely brutal. Snoop Dogg was commentating, and it was hilarious. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, because like a lot of the media and the whole push of I think now more people are starting to realize what boxing really is. And you can't just step into the ring after 4 months of training and call yourself a boxer. And I think that is becoming more and more imminent. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't know. Like, I think a lot of people just think of boxing as just like, it's just a bunch of guys fighting. And if the fight on Saturday told us anything, it was the exact opposite. Because it's not just street fights. There's a lot more like technique and stuff. I don't know.
Shouldn't have happened.
I don't know if
Wait, what?
I don't know if you guys have a whole lot to say on that. It's just
I think that's for most sports in general. People think, for example, like cross country or track, people think it's something simple.
yeah.
Where in reality, it's way
very
harder.
technical.
Like,
Yeah, 'cause
it's
It's easy to just see like some people doing it, but it's okay. So like the people that are like that train for it and like that are conditioned for whatever sport it is,
Yeah.
you see them not like tired and like doing fine.
Yeah.
But that's because they're training for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then like it's
Straight
like,
up.
oh, they're doing it easily, I should be able to do it easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like you're not conditioned for it, you're not trained, so then you jump in and you're like,
Get destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he was chirping on Twitter for so long.
Who?
Like Nate Robinson saying that he's like, you never fought an athlete, you're just a boxer, like all this like
Well, I mean,
stuff.
what he's saying was true though.
Yeah, but and then at the same time, he steps in the ring and gets absolutely demolished. So
It doesn't like
So does that
disprove
make
the things he said.
yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to like figure out. Does that make him wrong, or does that make him just not the one that got the job done?
He's just dumb.
No, it doesn't make him wrong.
Okay.
He should have had more training.
Do you have elaborate?
Well,
long
you should
did
give
they-
more context.
and
I don't know anything about.
Okay,
this
so Nate
narrative
Robinson,
whatsoever.
for those of you who don't know, Nate Robinson was a famous NBA player. He's the only person in history to win the Slam Dunk Championship 3 times in a row. And very successful in the NBA.
Not
and
Michael
then,
Jordan.
no,
He
Slam
played for
Dunk
the Celtics.
Championship.
Oh,
Slam
Boston
Dunk
Celtics.
Championship.
They like their own thing.
It's like a different thing. He's the only person to ever win it 3 times in a row.
How many times did Michael Jordan win the slam dunk?
Maybe more than 3 times, but not in a row.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe it was 2 times.
Anyway, Nate. So then this was about a year ago. Nate Robinson was after Jake Paul started fighting Gibb. It was KSI's friend.
Freaking
destroyed
needs a
him.
bib.
Destroyed him in the first round. Nate Robinson started chirping on Twitter saying he was just fighting people with no talent. He's never fought. He's never fought an athlete. An athlete would absolutely destroy you. All this stuff.
Aren't the 2 people he fought, Connie Shorts Gamer and Gibb?
Yeah.
Deji.
Both of them
Dude.
were not athletic.
Deji's
at all.
hilarious.
Right. So now he faces an NBA nationally recognized athlete and still destroys him. And
He's not
now
a boxer. He's
that's
a
what I'm saying. And now the comments are, well, you didn't fight a real boxer. You didn't fight a real boxer, Jake.
Well,
and then
he
it's
said
like,
that before the fight too, though.
what?
How long did they both train?
Yeah, like he didn't fight a real
Didn't
boxer.
Jake come out as a pro this year?
Well, they're both technically
Jake-
pros now.
Jake's been fighting for like 3 years, I believe.
I know. So does that make him a boxer though?
Jake.
No, I mean,
not Nate really.
like,
Like,
what
'cause
do you find
before-
as boxer? Professional, like skilled.
No, because
high-level boxer?
before the fight, everyone was like, Jake's not a boxer.
Not a professional boxer, no.
Yeah, and then after the fight, they're like, well, you didn't fight a real boxer.
He's a boxer, but he's not like.
He's not a professional. He just
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm-
professionals are. I don't know anything
I'm
about
getting
them.
confused with the overlap, is what I'm saying. A lot of people are saying he's not a
one-
boxer, but
He's not a professional boxer, as in he's not a boxer. He's not a professional boxer. 2, he has not fought real boxers.
If he's not a
before.
professional boxer, why would he fight a real professional boxer?
That's not.
He didn't. He fought an NBA player that.
I know why. So
Yeah,
why
no
would? That's what
training.
I'm asking you. If
He's
why
saying
would?
that's why he's winning, because he's on the higher end of like athletic.
Right. So, but you're saying he's not a boxer. So if he's
He's a boxer. He's a boxer than a professional boxer though.
That's
what,
probably what
there's
people
no
mean.
difference.
Professionals.
What's
no
the
someone that's
difference
like
between professional boxer and amateur
I didn't
boxer?
say that. No,
You
what's
just said there's no difference between boxer.
he's
and
not an
professional.
amateur because he's.
I didn't
over
say
it.
that. I just gave an example.
I'm confused at the overlap here.
I'm trying to help.
I mean, I guess there's
I'm
different
confused.
tiers, right? Like someone that plays soccer, you'd say you're a soccer player when you're in high school,
Yes.
but by no means are you a professional soccer player. By no means
I
you're
know
a
what I'm
college
saying is
soccer
what
player.
makes a professional
or like
boxer.
a high-end club. You're just a sports, so you're
they
still a soccer
they
player.
they fought in a ring on national television, using professional rules after training for 6 months. So they were
Okay.
labeled as both
I
professional
mean, that's
boxers.
not perfect. A lot of like for soccer, didn't you play with professional rules for the most part? You play as if it was.
No.
Oh well, I know
Different time
wrestling.
limits and stuff,
Wrestling,
but,
they
like-
play with like official rules, like rules. Well, I mean, it's Pennsylvania's rules, but it
Yeah.
mirrors what people would even use in the Olympics.
Well, one thing you can say
So I
is
mean,
like,
I would consider that
um,
professional.
comparing Jake Paul to, since like Logan Paul, he's a professional, but if you compare them to like the lower tier professionals who've been in the boxing,
Yeah, how good they would do.
yeah,
Would they
They're
destroy them? or-
no, that's what I mean. They're arguably just as good. Is what I'm saying.
Well, then why
I
doesn't
mean-
Jake face one of those guys?
Yeah.
He wants to. But you have to build a resume.
Wait,
you can't just
He
call.
called him
Jake and
McGregor.
Logan.
Yeah.
Which one's which one's
I wanna
the
see
older
that.
one?
Logan.
Which one's
Logan
Logan?
is the older one.
And then Jake is the younger. Oh yeah, I don't like the younger one.
I don't like
He wants to
either
get
of
into. Yeah, I don't like
I like Deji.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Where there's no way he can like prove himself because he loses either way. Either people say you're just fighting people that aren't boxers, or you're saying he's just a bad boxer. He needs to face good boxers.
Well, okay, take another athletic YouTuber, because they come from athletic backgrounds.
Yeah, he just faced one of the most,
Who?
arguably the most athletic people.
Yes, but like
Yeah, that's
boxing
NBA.
is different from like
That's what I'm trying to say.
in any way. Do you, when you
Like, it's not even a
shoot,
contact
do you,
sport. It's like
But
a-
according to
you
Nate
can't
Robinson,
fight.
he was wrong. Like that was the whole like
Nate Robinson
reason
has a
for
big
fighting,
ego.
because he said you've never fought a real athlete.
Mm.
That was the argument.
yeah,
You would
but
lose to an
What
athlete.
we're talking about is kind of a different argument.
Well, you said he's
We're
wrong
talking,
in
they're
that
talking about
sense.
athletic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to prove. So he proved that.
Because you said two things. You were like, oh, never fought a real athlete. Oh,
Yeah.
never fought a real boxer. Those
Yeah,
are
you're
two
bringing up
different-
multiple.
He's
No,
Nate's
'cause
not a
We should
boxer.
tackle one thing at a time. So
Yeah,
the
so-
thing with the athlete, yes, he did beat an athlete.
That's what I was trying to build off of that. So
Yeah.
so he beat a real athlete.
Yes.
So
We've
now
established that.
so what would be the next like step for people to be like, okay, now he's beaten, he's like proven himself.
Like a
Fight a
real
real
boxer.
boxer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You just took a giant
McGregor.
freaking leap.
I want to see Connor freaking talk crap.
See,
Gunner would destroy.
I
my
want to
belt.
see him
Give
decapitate
my belt.
his head.
Shut
He's
my-
very, I want to see him collect the head.
I know, but
Place it on
Conor
Mr. Fertitta's
McGregor
desk.
is a
There
UFC
you go,
fighter,
boss.
Well,
Another
He fought
one done.
Mayweather.
Mayweather.
and he
Mayweather.
lost.
Yeah. Well, I think his Mayweather's good.
Yeah, Mayweather.
Is he?
15-0.
Is he all that?
Is
Still?
Mayweather?
He's 15-0 still, yes.
I know he still is 15-0. It's because he
He's
hasn't
still the
fought in
best.
like a long time.
No, he actually fought like
He the best.
2 years ago.
Well, I mean, that's smart. Be the best. Then when you know you're going downhill, quit. And you'll still be the best.
That's a lot of people
Like
do.
what
Yeah,
a
you were trying to
call him
famous
out.
singer Kurt Cobain, he killed himself at his peak, and people still seen him as like an amazing musician.
Yeah, he never
Where
went
pump-
downhill.
Yeah,
It's
he's
strategy.
pumping. Yeah, that is a strategy.
It's smart.
I mean,
Not
Drop
for
out at
What if
top.
like you could talk to his ghost and he's just like, that was my plan.
I don't think Jake will
Get the
win
Ouija
against
board.
Conor McGregor. There's
obviously
I mean,
he's not gonna face him
they're
next.
different. Like this is another thing. Like when he wanted to face Floyd Mayweather, like they're different things. Like Conor's doing MMA, and then they're
Would
Yeah.
they do MMA or boxing?
No, they would box.
some for amateurs, you can kind of like there was the one kid in our grade. He was really good at football. I'm not gonna name names, but like he was decent at almost every sport. Not everything, but like that's because none of us were good at everything. But like you're good at soccer.
Yeah.
So when he played soccer, he was like just.
No, it was awful.
But compared to people that don't play sports, generally you can mix with things.
Anyone's good.
But like
good.
when you get into like a higher end, which I mean,
Yeah.
even the YouTube boxers, I guess what they're calling them, that's still higher end than even like I would say amateur.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't even know where you would put that. Like, is that like college level? I
Yeah.
don't know what, but yeah, like a standard random person coming in, they would stand a chance no matter what.
Yeah, I guess the whole point of this was I thought it was interesting that even after he like won and like proved his point, people were just still like, well, you didn't fight a real.
And these people just don't like him.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
feel like
biggest
it's
thing.
like the people like us
Yeah.
that don't like Jake or Logan, even after like the
Logan's
training
okay,
stuff.
man.
No, Logan's cool.
See, I still don't know. I just
I
don't like
like
the things
Mike.
he's done in the
I like
past.
Mike.
Yeah,
Um,
Mike Malak's good.
But like, I think because of that, people
Yeah.
don't want to see. Like,
I know
Jake
that's
or-
it's like yeah. I know,
Logan
it's
should
just
box.
interesting.
Jake.
That was
Good.
that was on the
That'd
list
be
of
interesting.
people.
Logan should.
He posted like an
Ryan
Instagram
Coleman.
thing of like, he said like who's next, and there was like a bunch of it was McGregor, Logan, KSI.
McGregor, I just
Davis
feel like, well, like if you like even McGregor talking shit on one of them, I think that's like big enough to be like he's kind of made it. Just
Yeah.
someone that
Yes.
big,
But
even
then he wanted to
recognizing
box
that he
Ryan
exists.
Garcia.
Yeah, but so that was there. Some people just Ryan Garcia's 130 pounds or something.
Yeah, but he's
Jake
super
is
fast.
like
Weight doesn't
no,
always matter.
no, but they won't allow it.
Yeah, probably not.
They
But-
won't-
yeah, but,
they
Jake can
won't
cut
allow-
down. He has a little room
He
to cut.
can't cut.
No,
90
he
pounds.
can cut down a little and then like, a little bit like meeting ground. Like
Boxing-
Ryan can like try to gain
Well,
some more.
No,
A lot of
because
people
Ryan's
do
really
that.
good in his division. He wouldn't want to leave.
He wouldn't want to, but I'm saying he could.
For a fight, people
Yeah.
change body types all the
Yeah,
time
we'll
for
see.
fights.
And like
McGregor,
wrestling.
Yeah.
he was like I just like saw like a quick clip of him at like 145 during like a weigh-in, and he's gone from like 145 to like 170.
He'll drink a
He
ton of like
looks,
water
he looks
the day
super
after.
skinny,
just gain all the way back.
145.
Who?
Like
McGregor.
boxers,
But
wrestlers.
like I think Jake
It's
and
like
Logan, they come
McGregor.
from like fighting background. Like, they both wrestled, so that's
Yeah.
already kind of
I
an
feel
advantage.
McGregor.
I think Logan was super good.
Yeah, one of them were like
Isn't he a
actually like.
state champ?
No, they were
Yeah.
both. They were
But I
both
mean, the
good.
state they were
both
in
from
wasn't a
states.
good state, but still, I mean, it's impressive. to be
Ohio?
state.
Yeah, I don't know anything about like
Ohio, yeah.
how good they are.
Pennsylvania is
Okay.
like
One of the best.
Yeah, and in sports in general, Pennsylvania is good at almost. I don't know about everything, like maybe not football, but a lot of sports are like. I know like track.
Well,
track, they're
Pittsburgh.
pretty good.
Pittsburgh Steelers have the best record right now.
Okay, so maybe.
I don't know.
Texas and like Florida is really good too.
Yeah, I know, and Kentucky's really good with like football.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Alabama.
Pennsylvania's good with sports, and they're very good compared to other places. I don't even know how does that happen? Like I know Ohio's considered a joke for most sports. How does that happen? But then a place like Pennsylvania, why is it? And they're right next to each other. Why is Pennsylvania just some reason significantly better?
Because Ohio births astronauts, not athletes.
Alaska.
Astronauts.
I heard that. I think that Alaska's good with all kinds of sports. Even like no one lives there, they still manage to like. Because you would say,
They're
oh, maybe
really
because there's a
famous.
higher population in a certain area.
Canada.
Alaska, they have good people, and
They're just like so spread out.
yeah,
Alaska's population is like 600,000.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
and they're really. I heard they're really good at sports. Maybe it's just their climate.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's
Like
funny.
cold air, just
Yeah.
cold-blooded, hard, hardy.
Yeah. Who knows?
Don't. Stop.
Smash it.
Are you gonna box Jake Paul next?
No. I know desire.
Ryan Garcia, more your
I
weight.
still
oh wait,
would.
no, never mind. I'm
I'm
done.
188.
So-
85. 185.
Ooh, so you're more close to
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
You're like the same.
I would have been
weight.
able to fight. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, that'd be
that-
funny.
I don't box like
I
that.
think
but
Bryce
I
would
can-
have a chance.
I don't
You
think
think
so.
What?
I
If
think
you
you
had
get
practice?
murdered.
Bryce,
Yeah.
would you
If you
think
had
you had
practice.
If I had 6 months of training, of just 6 months of training, I think I would last longer than Nate Robinson would.
Nate,
Well, I
Nate
mean,
was
we
just
haven't
too,
really seen how well he was last. Cause
Nate's just too cocky.
Bro, he got
you think so?
yeah.
He just
I didn't-
ran at Jake. That's all he did.
No, I think
He
he
didn't
was
even block. He
his
was like,
nerves
Oh,
got
he,
like
Really?
he didn't show like any like
No.
competence about
There's
it.
no defense.
A
Literally,
quote
all I
from
saw
Snoop-
was the part where
a quote from Snoop Dogg was, he's like, "Whoa, Nate, this ain't a street fight. This ain't a street fight, Nate," because he was like just like trying
Really?
to tackle him, yeah, and it was and then Jake was like, boom, boom, and he just hit the floor,
That's the reason why he lost, because he just had no defense and ran straight at Jake.
yeah.
Bryce has
And then
long arms,
Ryan
so he can
Gibb.
extend.
Yeah, I got that
Ryan
He's like a
Gibb.
spider.
I don't know his name,
Okay.
but he,
like Aiden Gibb, whatever.
Yeah, he's a human though.
The reason, I
He's
mean,
trying
one
to
good
crouch.
reason he lost is because he kept crouching.
His
And
stupid
then, like,
technique, yeah.
Like all Jake had to do was like,
Gibb?
yeah.
stick his arms out, and it just like hit his head because he just kept
He would crouch
squatting.
down.
It's so dumb.
spamming the crouch button. Teabagging the floor.
At the
Yeah.
beginning of the
pressed the wrong
match,
button.
how do you crouch? Control.
He's like, "Wait, don't fight me yet." Yeah. That's all I had to say about that.
Who do you think would win, Logan or Jake?
I think Logan. He's like
How big is Logan? He's,
He's-
definitely way
he's
more
taller.
than 180.
He's 9 feet 10,
he's
9 feet 10.
But he's like-
100
he
million for.
100 million.
he's got a lot more reach. A lot more reach.
I
And,
think he's just more athletic than Jake is.
I don't think a brother would face him. I don't
No,
think
they
they'd ever do
they
that.
said they wanted to.
Really?
Yeah.
I always think the opposite, bro.
I'd box my brother.
I mean,
Honestly,
it's good,
KSI.
dude.
Of
That
course
is
he would.
that
Just,
is
like,
good
instant
money.
win.
Like that's bigger than like KSI.
That would
and-
break the internet, yeah.
Wouldn't you box your sister?
Yes.
Oh heck yeah.
Exactly. See?
Well, actually, kickbox. I really kickbox.
I hate
Like-
kicking.
I want to do kickboxing.
What?
No.
You hate kicking? You like soccer?
So
No, I hate
kickboxing, do you not
kicking,
use
fighting.
hands at all? It's just
You
You don't
feet.
like kicking fighting?
Oh,
No.
both.
Ooh,
I think
I
it's
like it.
cheap.
We shoot
Ow.
MMA or bare
It's
fist
just
fighting.
like, I don't
Bare fist
know.
fighting, yeah.
It'd be
no,
harder.
slap competition.
Oh,
dude.
for
Just-
sure it's harder.
How?
Well,
What?
What?
oh, I'm saying
kickboxing?
kickboxing is harder.
I think it's more technical and hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it adds kicking and
kind
boxing.
of, because your footwork is like easier.
But your footwork.
Your footwork for kickboxing is easier. Cause
Yeah,
it's,
but also you got to keep in mind that like you're using your feet that are holding you upwards.
yeah, but that's
You can't just
that's also an advantage, Eugene. Like instead of thinking of it as like I have less like limbs to be on, you're thinking of it as I have more limbs to strike with. Think of it as like this. So with boxing, you have like two balanced fighters, and then by increasing like the kicking, you increase both fighters' offense.
Why would they be balanced? How would you know that?
No. Like just say take two balanced fighters, and then increase both of their offenses by 2. That's what
They'd
that
be
would
the
be.
same then.
Yeah, they'd still be balanced, but
It'd be the same.
now they have double
They'd be
the
the same.
offense and less.
It'd be the same though.
But their defense doesn't increase. Is what I'm saying.
It does. They can use your legs and stuff.
Where no, so
Defend.
yeah, so somebody's going to kick your head, and you're going, all right, I'm going to use my leg to defend that.
Or you can just.
Well, who would use their leg?
Well, can you use your legs like to sweep someone? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that would increase defense. Sweeping is more of like a defensive,
defensive.
rather than
Mhm.
offensive.
But it's
also
you
keep
can
in mind,
argue
like,
is that
when
they're
you're
using
boxing-
it for offense.
When you're boxing, you can like dodge and punch. You're not gonna.
No, you can still dodge and punch in kickboxing.
I know, but I'm saying.
Jesus, he's like,
keep
but-
in mind.
I don't think
Oh,
we
I
know
know.
enough about to like
It's
actually
like,
judge and be like,
Oh,
oh, well,
that's
there's
the
no.
Zohan.
Yes.
He uses his feet.
Oh,
I don't know.
you just
It's
say
like
there's-
I'm okay with like MMA, because it's like it's more of like just a fight.
give me the head.
But I
belt.
like
Give me the belt.
defeat the opponent as
Man
any way you
association.
can. But I don't like I don't know, for some reason I don't like the idea of just like boxing plus feet.
Why?
I don't know.
It's
it's
like martial art. That's literally MMA.
I think with
No, it's
feet
not.
you
'Cause
get like
MMA, you can do like wrestling moves. You can do like martial arts
yeah.
moves.
We need to try it then.
Kickboxing, no.
I think-
not
But
doing
like
that.
I'm saying, like MMA, it's not wrestling until you're on the ground.
No, you can like Khabib. Khabib, all he does
In the air,
he's
standing up,
no.
exactly on the ground.
What are you talking about?
can
Wrestling,
wrestle.
you start
Wrestling-
standing up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Double leg, single leg.
Yeah.
Headlock.
Yeah,
And I've
it's the
seen
same
people in
thing.
MMA do that
Khabib-
stuff.
Khabib is only one. He's been fighting for like 12 years, I think, and he's knocked 2 people out. The rest of them, he's won by
Submission.
rest-
See, if
yeah,
I was
submission.
him, I'd still be happy.
I mean,
It's just
yeah,
like,
it's like interesting,
yeah,
but
it's
I don't know.
Hey.
that's how he wins.
Get paid.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
it.
And then like,
We're done.
see, he's got all those
Yeah, I just
wins.
wrestle.
If someone goes in to fight him, they should know what to expect.
Yeah,
And
But that feels
They-
weird. I'm trying to
so-
wrestle, but then someone tried punching me. It feels so
yeah, that's what I mean.
like someone kicked in the face. It's like that.
dude,
I'd like for wrestling, you don't defend against like a punch or a kick.
Mhm.
So that'd be weird.
It'd definitely be
It's like
different.
street
It's different strokes for different folks. At the end of the day, it's like, it's not.
no, I just thought
Getting
I
stroked.
watched like
It sounds
I thought
very.
there's a on
It's
Snapchat I
insane.
follow this like MMA thing, and there was like a video of like best interviews like after the match, and Conor McGregor's on
Yeah.
was on there, and he was just like, "Where's my fucking belt?"
Yeah. He's
Go
like,
back and grab that.
he's like, give me it.
And then there's I don't know his name, this big black guy.
Mark Henry.
I just said
That's
I
the
don't know
old.
his name.
He doesn't.
But he just like he was fighting this tall skinny guy, and then he just like punched through his arms and just destroyed him.
Yeah.
He fell to the ground, and he just like, and then after that, like apparently it was Joe Rogan like talking to him, and he like took his pants off. Apparently he was just like, "Hey, congratulations on your win." And he's just like, "But I wanted to know, why'd you take your pants off?" And he was just like, "My balls were hot."
Jake Paul should box a Big Rami.
Again with the weight
Big
class.
Rami?
I don't know.
No, there's no
Who's
weight
Big
class.
Rami?
I don't know how I feel like
Big ass
Jake
guy.
Paul versus Mike
Like
Tyson.
I remember seeing a video of like just like an
He's
actual
got, like-
wrestler that's small, kind of small, wrestling against like a body, but like
He's so
huge man.
destroying
The
him.
bodybuilder just got murdered, and
Wait,
it's like
yeah.
I feel like that would
That's
happen for
wrestling.
boxing. Yeah, but boxing, I feel like it's the
I'll
same
touch
thing.
it.
Wait, so
That's why
is
there's
Mike
weight classes,
Tyson
though.
Roy like still really good?
Yeah, they tied.
But no, yeah. Oh, the bodybuilder was bigger than the wrestler. He was kind of skinny. He still murdered the body.
That's
There
just
was like, not
wrestling,
even a
not fighting.
chance.
Yeah.
That's why they have like weight
How
classes.
much did they make up the Mike Tyson and
I don't know.
what
Didn't they have like
Probably
special
5
rules
mils.
though? They couldn't like hit
Those
too hard or
two,
something?
those two.
No
did,
eating
yeah.
years.
No,
probably.
it's no knockouts.
That's kind of
Why?
Why?
These are old.
Well, no, it doesn't mean you're not allowed to punch them to knock them. It was more about like the scorecard, if that makes sense. So like if you hit them down, it wasn't. They
I
could
wanted
just
to
throw
see
the fight.
Mike
I know, but they're 50.
age.
Yeah,
This
so
killing makes you stronger.
Old people can still fight.
Frederick Nietzsche said that.
Shoot you in the
What's
head.
his face?
Frederick Nietzsche's made that quote.
I don't
How
know.
You
old?
don't think you can beat
No,
an
he's-
old person can beat all of us?
Floyd.
Yeah.
August Weather. How old is he? How old is he?
August Weather. I think
30s?
he's like 40.
No, he's not 30s, he's
One.
like
I think he's like 42.
Dude, I think he'd destroy all of us in the fight.
He still looks super young. I don't like his face that much though.
Neither do I.
Give me
the He's like-
belt.
I'm
He's
milk.
always like
I'm milk dud.
with a freaking hat on.
Dude,
Chocolate milk dud.
he's not a milk dud.
It's
Dude, I
not-
literally swear I saw him in my milk duds.
I saw bodybuilders
Or Shaq.
do like the karate stuff and they like wrecked. That's one like super old bodybuilder from like the 80s.
I mean Coleman.
No.
Wait, another thing about
He
bodybuilders,
used
like
splits though.
bodybuilders, they go for like appearance. So I mean, obviously they're strong, but like the biggest thing is probably like other.
Coordination.
Zeke.
Well, yeah, they look good, but that's when they go to competitions.
That's
That's,
when
their
they're
weakest
weakest.
point. Yeah. So like, of a bodybuilder, they probably
Unless you're Ronnie Coleman, then you're not. But
yeah. That man couldn't walk in a wheelchair because he's too big.
Really?
Yeah, it was the same thing with Rich Piana. The man,
he
like,
died.
yeah, but like, he didn't die from lifting. It was from something else. He had head problems, but the dude couldn't
Head
do
problems.
anything because he was too big. He had like 4% body fat, was like 300 pounds, but couldn't even walk properly.
Drugs are bad.
Too much
Steroids.
No.
They both did steroids, yes.
Yeah, but no, he died from he fell and destroyed his head.
So
But he had he had head problems before that, and it just
Like
was
the guy
worse
from-
when he fell down the stairs.
Was it like a watermelon being dropped?
I don't know exactly. I think it was just. I think he had a concussion before it happened. It just got worse. So.
He's like, we gotta put him back together. I don't know why the
This-
doctor wouldn't be British. I'm sorry.
What?
His heart was
A
the size
freaking
of an
watermelon exploding.
elephant's.
We gotta put it back together.
Surgery on a
The black
watermelon.
doctors beating his
Surgery
head.
on a grape.
All right, to segue into like the next thing I wanted to
It's actually
ask.
kind of good practice.
So I was looking
I
at the.
agree.
I was
Size-
looking
size
at
of
the.
the
I was looking at the. I was looking at the. I was
What?
looking at.
I was looking at that. I was looking at that.
I was looking at the weather app today, and we're supposed to get demolished with snow, and I just started thinking of like,
Do you want to build a snow?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
when I was
I was
pulling in,
thinking-
I was like, confused. I was like, "Where's the Blue Bee? Where's Big Blue?" And then I saw it garage. I was like,
Yeah, Big Blue. Anyway, Lil Blue. Anyway, no. So I was thinking, I was like,
Lil
man. So if I didn't live in Edinboro, where would I want to live in the United States? And I wanted to ask you guys that as well because I think your answers would be
I've been asked
interesting.
that several times.
Like so if you didn't have to live in Edinboro, where would you pick to live?
Erie.
California.
No, I'm
Really?
joking. It's a
It's like
joke. Yeah, I'm just like,
That's
you
even
pick
worse.
something
Really?
else.
yeah, maybe McKinney.
Yeah, probably.
What?
California.
California.
Well, what part of California? Like what city?
I
Name
don't
like a city.
San Diego.
San Diego. What do you think about?
San
Where would you actually
There you
like
go.
think
That's
about it?
where
Where
my
would you
dad
want to
was
live?
Born and raised.
Either out west somewhere or Georgia.
Like the entire city.
I don't know
the
where.
entirety of Georgia. I want to live everywhere.
One in Alabama.
No.
He like buys a motorhome and just drives constantly around Georgia. No, like what part of Georgia?
What's the capital of Georgia?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Would you want to live in the city? Okay.
Well,
You don't want to live in Baltimore?
Nah, I would want to live in
Baltimore?
Ravens.
That no, probably
I'm
not
just kidding.
Baltimore.
Close to
I
the
just
ocean.
saw Baltimore has like the highest crime rate in the U.S.
Good.
It's got to be up there with
Or
Detroit.
near,
It's either
the Grand
Baltimore or
Canyon.
Detroit is up there.
What?
Just live in the Grand Canyon.
Like Phoenix,
Yeah,
Arizona.
whenever he wants
yeah.
to like
No, that's
go
nice.
for a dive.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Well,
How about you, Dimitri? Like, where would you?
Russia.
Would you
No,
like
no,
want to
US.
stay?
well, yeah, I'd probably want to stay in the U.S., but
Well, no,
I
yeah,
don't know.
for sure,
I
for sure.
haven't
Not.
been everywhere. Like, I'd have to. Like,
That's
it's
what I
hard to
mean.
know,
It's hard to
like-
decide.
Because I mean, like, I haven't been in any state long enough to know, like, oh, I want to live here. I've been a lot of places, but do I want to do it? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I always thought like Texas is kind of cool, not because like the West End,
Texas
just like
is really nice.
cool
Have you
weather.
been there?
It's- What?
Have you been there?
No.
It's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think, Texas?
I think it's really cool. Well, at least the area we went to.
Hot.
It actually wasn't
Las
like
Vegas
it
was
wasn't
hot.
sweltering.
Yeah.
No.
We
Wait, why-
went like in March and it wasn't like hot. I mean, it was. There was some days where it was like pretty warm and like some days where it like rained a lot. Some days it was just like average.
Finally,
Whatever.
Why do you want to live in California when the taxes are out of the roof?
I don't pay
They're
taxes.
bad.
I don't pay taxes.
Yeah, your dad would pay for
I
it.
slept
It's okay.
drugs.
His
It
dad-
dies. It dies.
He'd move to California and his dad would pay for his house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
and he'd come. He's like, "Need a back rub?"
I'll
Dad,
grow-
I want some milk.
I'll drive here.
He'd be like,
I'll grow
Sends
milk.
you milk in the mail.
"I'm on my way, son. 2%, right? No,
Yeah,
2%'s the best.
I agree.
I drink.
milk is
I
the
like
best.
My
whole
dad
milk.
said he was raised on whole milk, and I tried it, and I can't. It's so bad.
Really?
I
That's
can't
what I
drink
drink.
any milk. All milk's gross.
Skim milk.
No.
That's gross.
Skin
No, whole
milk.
milk.
Goat
Whole milk
milk.
is what you have a bowl.
Goat
No.
milk.
Skim milk is not
That's the
bad.
reason.
Goat milk is good.
Is it really?
I didn't drink.
I want to try that. I
Whole milk
want to
is
try. Is it
proven
like
to
llama
grow
milk?
bowl
I think?
cuts.
No,
I
I
don't
drunk.
I
I drank.
They gotta have others,
drunken.
right? Llama?
I drank.
Oh yeah.
I
I
need
camel
drank
milk's
1% my whole life,
Really? Why?
and then I switched to
I don't
camel milk
remember
like
why.
2
I think
years
it's
why?
dangerous or it gets you high. I don't know why, but like camel milk's illegal for a reason.
ago. Oh,
That's interesting.
it's
Well,
probably
what
like
he
I
was
need to
acidic.
try llama milk. I'd probably love it.
Human
good.
cheese.
You guys ever try making hot chocolate with milk?
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good.
So good.
That's
Everyone
like what you
does.
I
need.
thought
It's
that's,
way better.
that's
No.
like the standard.
Some people use water.
Some
people use
people
water.
Some people use
Some
water,
people-
but like
water.
I use water, but
Some people use
It's
this
not
like.
good using
like-
water, but
Chocolate milk.
if I
is-
want
have a
chocolate,
flavor.
hot
Not chocolate
chocolate,
milk, just
I
milk.
gotta get my hot
Wait, what about
chocolate.
chocolate milk?
I just thought I just
No.
said it on accident.
Chocolate milk with protein powder is good.
True.
It'd probably be
yeah,
just
that's the
extra
only
chocolate
way.
milk.
Like it's
Chocolate milk? Well,
Chocolate
hot
milk
chocolate
only-
milk.
Protein powder, what?
No, chocolate milk with protein powder is the
Swipe up.
best. That's
Tell us what you like. Ugh.
no, that's what we did every single
That'd
day.
be, I
Who's
don't know
we?
how I feel about that.
The square, the inner circle. You don't know.
I'd rather just have a
We
shake.
talk about Skoda.
No, you don't know.
yeah.
Inner circle.
But no, I think milk
I had
in
a-
general is
You're not even in
gross.
it anymore.
Like it
Yeah,
comes
I'm
from an
there.
animal's
I
like
walk in, I'm there.
that's what's gross about it. You think like
Buoys. Came from an animal's boobies.
I'm okay with that.
yeah, like that's just gross milk. And do you think
Milk
human?
titties,
How about
yeah.
human milk? Would
Yeah,
you drink
tickle
human milk?
bitties. Tickle.
What? No,
tickle
Wait,
bitties.
wait, why is that worse than cow milk?
because
Wait, what?
oh,
I mean, it's closer to us,
It's
right?
more like-
you want to drink some random animal's fucking
yes,
breast
yes,
milk?
yes, because it's more like cannibalism in my eyes. If you drink human milk,
But babies do it.
babies do it.
You think it's cannibalism? I don't
It's
know.
not. It's not so much cannibalism, but it's more. You know what I'm trying to say.
It's like, oh, it's ours. Don't like.
It's weird to drink
Box.
another human's milk because
It's like I
We're
want.
we're
the
so
milk from
evolved.
you.
I think
Gross.
mentally. I don't know. I'd rather eat a being that's
You know why?
less evolved
Love a while.
mentally. The less evolved, the better. Snails,
Bodybuilder.
my favorite snack. What did you want, Ben?
Did you know that there's actually a
What do you
market
want?
for breast milk having to do with bodybuilders? They like to drink it and make protein shakes out of
Oh, I
it
wonder. I bet they like
because of the nutrition in it.
Straight,
My secret.
straight out of Pete.
My professor, her sister had a kid and she like lactated too much, I guess, so she had like extra milk. And bodybuilders would buy it for
Here's a
like
gallon.
outrageous amounts of money.
Dude, just
Breast
can't be
milk.
that
Sound-
great.
I mean, that sounds good.
I like it.
See,
free.
that's just not
That's
appealing
that's
to
a
me.
good business plan.
I'd rather. Nope, that's too close to home. If that makes sense, I wouldn't want to drink another human's milk.
I think it's just more of like society's
Wait,
standard.
too close to the milk you have here.
no,
Your mom.
Yeah.
no.
I think-
That's not what I meant.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I think it's just because society doesn't accept it. But like,
Yeah.
I think like directly, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But it's just society says
Yeah.
it's gross.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I mean, technically, you have drank breast milk because you're a baby.
That's true.
Because that's what milk is for. Most of the time, like female
Like growth
cows,
as a
it's
child.
meant for the baby calves. But then we drink it instead.
We need it more. We're more important than cows.
Yeah, the cows can just get injections.
Oh, we got a lot of
But
people
no,
in the
I mean,
comments
that's-
are gonna hate you.
Yeah. All the
So,
subscribers.
oh, and you would never have human cheese, human breast milk.
I'll try it. I'll
Yeah.
try
Human
it.
cheese.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Sounds
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
human centipede or something.
What?
Human cheese.
I'll
Yeah,
try it.
breast milk.
Human cottage cheese.
I mean, it's
Oh, cheese is
possible.
gross. I can't
No,
eat
it's
cheese.
not.
Human yogurt, dude.
No,
Come on.
It is.
Human
You-
ice cream.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be good.
No, not, dude.
It'd be
I don't
vanilla
know,
ice
like-
cream.
I mean,
Ow!
it's
Except, like,
possible, but I wonder, like,
human.
what's it actually taste like? It probably.
Well, they can just make it taste like regular milk.
I mean, I'm gonna look this up.
No.
Dude, honestly, I would love to. Now that I thought of it, I need to find it. Llama
Bryce-
milk. Because I love
Oh,
llamas.
yeah, you gotta get Goma.
Llamas are like legend.
Ba-
They're actually on the top list
Badger
of my
milk?
favorite creatures.
What?
Llamas. They're like legendary.
Badger milk.
No, I'm kidding.
You like
You
getting
that
all that
movie?
loot
They
from
had badger
lions?
milk and it was like,
I thought you said something
Dude,
very
all that-
different.
but
Big
badger
jellies
milk?
that come out of it. The
Ew.
Big blues. What are you doing?
It's lit. Straight up. It's lit.
Oh, okay. So the reason they don't camel milk's illegal is just because it's not up to regulation. Like they don't really process it well at all.
Oh, okay.
It's
Gotcha.
processed so poorly, so you get sick easily.
Like, couldn't you just toss it in your...
Yeah, but
It's
people
probably
just
hard to
don't.
process.
Well, yeah, I mean, people aren't doing it. You see camels in the U.S. It's from somewhere
Wait,
else.
isn't that the
and
same
you
for
don't-
breast milk? As you get older, you can't like drink human breast milk.
Well, no, if you
I'm
process,
pretty sure.
yeah, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
I drink it all the time.
I'm pretty sure that's why you can't drink it.
You just
when
wake your
you're older.
mom up at night.
It's like when you're young, you have
It's
the
like-
ability to drink like breast milk, but then you lose it
Breast milk.
after a certain time.
No.
I don't think I've ever had...
I learned it
breast
in
milk.
class.
Dude, who's ready?
How
Shotgun it.
I don't remember anything when I was a baby.
you don't really have.
I guess
I don't
only
think many
reasoning-
people do.
So
No one
for
does.
the reason adults drinking breast milk is if the person has a disease, it's easily transferred through breast milk. And usually cows, if it has a disease, you just
Mad
kill
cow
it.
disease.
Yeah, but for a human,
I
you can't
swear.
really kill
You
it.
could.
Yeah,
Kill the human.
yeah.
Kill the human. How
That
dare you
milk
be
It's a
sick?
disease. But like, so yeah, probably that even goes with corona. If a female has corona, gives breast milk, and you drink it, you're gonna get the corona.
What about heroin?
You're probably getting
Drugs?
that. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't do drugs. Your kids can
Yeah,
get
like
through
heroin
breast milk.
babies. You don't
Yeah.
want those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people say even when you breastfeed, you probably shouldn't drink alcohol or caffeine. Like very
Yeah, yeah,
limited
yeah.
because the kid does get some of it.
Caffeine is coffee's good.
Which is interesting because we
Having
feed
shots of Fireball.
cows horrible stuff, and we still drink
What is
their
it?
milk. We drink like cow's milk, but the cows are destroyed with like
How do you know?
antibodies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of like
It makes them
preservatives.
stronger.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Have you
one
ever
of the
seen
biggest
the
reasons.
muscle
I just
cow?
like think milk's bad because it is like the things are giving cows. Clearly, we're getting some of that shit too.
Yeah.
But like the one thing about it is since they produce so much milk, it's almost like water. So a lot of it probably doesn't transfer because there's so
Yeah.
much like
Mm.
to the point they have to add so much stuff because it is just
Like
water.
sugars and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Not just sugar, like vitamins. Like there is actually
Yeah.
like no vitamin C. They have
Yeah,
to
they
add
add
it
vitamins
themselves.
to milk.
Vitamin D, vitamin C,
Yeah.
vitamin F,
Vitamin D.
vitamin.
Yeah, I think milk's disgusting.
Yo.
I also think eggs is disgusting.
That
I
should
like
be.
eggs.
Hey, next time we do a podcast, that should be a. That should be like a part that we do.
What?
We should see how well each of us can freestyle. on a beat.
No.
I can't at
Pick a
all.
word and then freestyle off.
Yeah,
of
let's
it.
go, come on. Let's get it going.
No, we'll do it next time.
Windy.
I'll
The
play
boss
on
couch. Bryce,
In the basement.
if we do it, we gotta
I'm
get
in a
DC
group.
here.
Yes.
He's the best at it.
In the hood, in the hood, in the hood.
Where?
Over there.
They try to chase me.
So what is going on with DC? Is he?
Yeah, Brent, how's he doing?
I honestly haven't talked to him in a while.
It's okay.
Bro, Bryce, how are you doing?
We'll add him back into the podcast for that if we want to yeah.
Yes, and I'll be there. At the
Speaking about the podcast in general, I am in the works of purchasing the works. That's about right.
the works.
We're gonna upgrade.
Better.
We're gonna upgrade our studio / setup area very shortly. We're gonna have mics and headsets, and we're gonna be more like a podcast than you've ever seen. And
Wait, how are you gonna afford this?
well, with the expansion of my SoundCloud revenue, thanks to all my listeners, as well as my TikTok viewership and paid partnerships like you. I'm just kidding. No,
Today's sponsor?
yeah. Today's
Ray
Shadowland.
Oh my gosh.
Today's video is sponsored by
Manscaped.
Area 51, home of the
So
Eugene.
you're gonna say,
I'm just kidding.
they're gonna say Ariana Grande on.
Oh yeah. I just found out that Ariana Grande was rejected from her high school choir. Did you know that?
She was what?
Rejected from her high school choir. She wasn't good enough.
No hose.
Just like
And
Michael
now she's
Jordan
like-
rejected from his
Yeah, yeah,
basketball
exactly.
team.
Who?
Stop pulling up so high.
Michael Jordan.
And they said, "Hold
Yeah.
up, we ain't done. We gonna show. We finna show you."
Hold the baby.
I don't think the baby went to high school.
Fix that.
Dude,
What?
that's
Dude,
messed
that's
up.
bad.
Well,
No, he's like an intellectual.
He can
Oh, okay.
talk.
He can.
he can
have a
talk.
conversation.
Okay.
Baby's
He's
cool.
not like Lil Baby that's just like.
Nah,
I know.
He's the baby,
They're just
not
like,
little baby. He's the baby.
how was your day? No, just the other day.
Reminds me of.
Too
You
big.
guys know
I
King
don't
of the
want
Hill? Have you ever
change
seen
on
that?
my
Yes. I don't
Boom
know.
Hour just mumbles.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. That,
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of them that are like that.
Yeah.
Oh, like almost all of them.
Annalie
Are like
Travel?
hard to
Yeah.
understand.
Baba Booey.
Super hard to understand.
Baba Booey.
Like, hey, she mom, yeah, you know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
real rappers say
I've been down to the Capone.
Mumble rappers.
Yeah, literally. We the
Do you like
best.
mumble rappers?
What's that?
It's like, you know, like
can't-
Eminem's like lyrical rapping, then like Little Pump, the Migos,
Oh,
Lil
those
Baby, or mumble rappers. That's the classified as.
are really.
He's like,
You can't understand them when they're rapping.
Yeah, that's what's called mumble.
It sounds like they're mumbling. They're
Wait,
just like,
I can understand that they're saying words though.
yeah, but like,
Yeah, but that's not what the
it's
point.
not like
the point
lyrical,
is,
like rapping
it's-
like Eminem and other people do, like
Yeah.
Drake.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't know it was classified as that.
You've never heard
Wow.
that term before?
Oh,
No,
they-
I have. I didn't know that's what they were.
Who?
Like you said, Migos, Lil
Yeah.
Baby, and yeah, I didn't know that
All of them.
because I can
Lil
tell
Baby,
that they're
definitely.
Lil Pump.
I can tell that they're saying words, whereas mumbling
Mhm.
is the process of like not saying words.
No, mumbling is saying words. It's the process of not
Like when
being
you
able to
mumble, you're like,
comprehend
"Blah, blah, blah." Like that's mumbling.
it.
Like
When you're saying it, you just
No,
can't
but like the way
comprehend
they
it 'cause
rap,
it's-
it sounds like they're mumbling.
Yeah. Like, you know,
it
Playboy
just
Cardi?
sounds. Yeah,
That's the mumble rap.
Yeah.
I kind of like his music, though.
Who?
Playboy Cardi.
that's what I mean. Like Lil Mosey, I guess is a
Sometimes
mumble
it's
rapper, and I
annoying.
love
It's
his
just like, say
stuff.
something, please.
I like Migos.
I'm a
But, like,
hundred child.
music's good.
Is the baby a
Good
mumble
beats.
rapper?
No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't say that.
No.
I've
He's
been
a-
blind for a while now. Young Thug. I actually like Young Thug, but a lot of people don't.
Ew, I don't.
His
You
voice
know
is-
that song?
he-
I'm
like-
gonna come
yeah, he
back.
like sings.
I'm gonna go
Is that from the London?
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
tries to sing.
Dude, every song he's in, he's just like, "Lowry, I'm back." It's so like out of nowhere. It's weird.
And that's what he says like in the
Young
one
Young
of the
Thug
baby-
like worked with Elton John on a song, I guess.
Yeah.
That
Well,
song's
how about
actually
like
not bad.
how? No, so that was another
Pretty
thing I was
decent
gonna
song.
bring up. What do you think? You remember we were talking about the one song, "Take What You Want," with it's Post Malone, Travis Scott, and Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
I got
that's a good
triggered.
song.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea? Mixing
Oh,
old
isn't Ozzy
rappers.
that one
with-
dude that like became famous from.
What do you mean old rappers? Who's an old rapper in that situation?
No,
Oh,
no, what? No, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Elton
old.
John, that old rapper.
I said old artists with new
They said old
rappers.
rapper.
Except old rappers.
I meant
Did
old
you,
artists.
Did you know
with
who
new
Ozzy
rappers.
Osborn was before that song?
Yes.
Did you?
There's a little
I
there's
did.
a channel.
He did. I don't know how he found
How?
it.
Wait,
There's
did
a
you
channel-
actually not?
Listen, there's a
Black
channel on the
Sabbath?
radio called Ozzy's Graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Boneyard.
Ozzy's Boneyard. That's what it
If
is.
you don't know what it is, you're just.
Oh my gosh, I used to
Wait,
listen to
I
that all the
remember that.
time.
Did you really not know?
Who was that?
You-
Yeah,
you
Black
knew-
Sabbath. Ozzy
You know
Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
Crazy Train.
Yeah, of course.
Who doesn't know that song?
Okay. Ding
I
ding
know the
did
song
you-
ding
now.
ding.
Did you not know who he
Or
was?
Iron Man?
before that?
Yeah, exactly.
Answer the question.
No.
I need to know. Are you serious?
Yes.
But anyway, do you think that's a good concept? Mixing old artists with new rappers?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
should
think
Travis?
it's weird, interesting, like, because it's so
Yeah.
different. It doesn't-
Yeah, it's new.
Take
That's what I
what you
think.
want.
But like, it really like brings different crowds together.
Yeah.
But Ozzy Osbourne can't really sing anymore. Too many drugs.
I feel you crumble in my
I
arms.
don't.
Too many
Down
drugs.
through your
I'll be honest, I'm not a
arms.
huge fan of that song. Like,
The song's
Yeah.
good.
It's okay.
But then it's like right,
I don't like
right
Post Malone
before
really.
it, right,
What?
I don't like his voice.
right
Who,
before.
Ozzy's?
No,
No,
but
Post Malone. He looks like a dirty dog. Kind
okay, we
no
don't.
offense. No offense.
What?
But right before Ozzy Osbourne's verse is
like
Travis Scott, and he's like,
Mark.
"I'll just, man, it's lit," and it's like, shut up. And then you go to like the more classical
Yeah, I don't know why
voice.
Travis Scott's in there.
I don't. Yeah, I
Travis
don't know.
Rock.
Travis Berger. How's
Travis
that work?
Scott.
Is that still a thing?
Travis Scott?
Travis
Oh
Scott.
yeah, you guys know Travis Scott?
It's
Travis Scott.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You don't know Travis Scott?
Travis
Is
You
he
know
like
Travis
a
Scott?
Yeah, dude.
country singer?
it's
Travis Scott,
it's a
yeah.
meme.
He
It's
actually
a
is.
meme.
Travis Scott.
I keep
It's
touching
in a meme.
Travis
It's when you eat the Travis Scott burger.
No, it's, you know Travis Scott, the little straight up. It's lit.
The one we ate his meal.
And then he
Stop
walks off and he's like,
footseeing me.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God dang it!
Travis Scott.
Fortnite
Yeah.
event.
There's like jokes about Travs Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. It's Trav
Oh.
Scott.
Travis Scott burger.
I'll try to find it.
It's okay.
No,
You don't have to.
Wait,
Alright.
is that burger still a thing? You still selling it?
No, they moved on.
Lumen time.
Yeah, but I bet you there's some people that are just like,
Well, no,
I
you
love
can
that
probably
combination.
recreate it. What was special about it?
It was
What's
just
special
his,
was just
it
that's what he got when
Yeah,
he
that's what he when he was little.
Sure.
That's what he wanted.
I think that's kind of like the dumbest thing.
I agree.
But at the same time,
Little brownies, McDouble.
Because I guarantee you there's some people out there that are just like, I literally grew up eating that same thing and I didn't know it was his.
but they're not famous. He's famous.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's what makes
The
it
point
cool.
is, for those people that have already been
Sounds like
eating
a
that same
picture.
like, combination and stuff, they're just
Yeah.
like, oh, this it's
That should-
famous now, but it's like I've been eating it.
That should make it even cooler.
Why?
I've been eating the same thing as Travis Scott.
Why would you want to?
Well, yeah, but like, it doesn't make literally what you're eating taste better.
Yeah, I know.
Or anything.
Makes
Maybe it
What if
does.
some people don't like
Maybe.
Travis Scott because like some
Straight
people
up.
may view him as like
A millennial. Yeah.
Yeah.
is he a yeah he's a millennial. We're not millennials. Gen Z gang.
Gen Z. Yepers. The generation after us is Gen Alpha. How do you feel about that?
Boomers all the
Makes
way.
sense because ZA. And then
Yeah, but they think they're the alphas. Bunch of 5-year-olds
we'll
running
kill
around.
him.
Well, yeah, we'll just like show them like, oh hey, you're young and dumb.
You
We
hear
know more
him?
than
Teach
you."
him a lesson.
What?
Yeah, what do you say?
He
blow
goes,
'em up?
"We'll kill him."
We'll make examples.
No.
Yeah,
What
just
if that
kill a
happens?
whole
Like, what if that
generation
happens?
of people.
Yeah, literally, like
And
That
it'll
happened. That almost
and-
happened in Russia in
And
World
they'll
War
become the
II.
silent generation type 2. They'll be silent. But we can't
You know, a
listen to
million
Gen Z.
Russians died in the Battle of Stalingrad. Interesting.
You know
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
No frost resistance gear.
Adolf Hitler.
So, bro.
yeah, they weren't Nords.
Yeah.
They had more resistance for us.
Lord. I
They can just do it. Kim Jong Il did. Everyone go hungry.
Quarantine is getting the best of me. I
Starve
kind of
everybody.
messed up my
There you
head.
go.
It turned
Great
around.
famine.
Yeah.
Created by one man.
I
He wanted
took
it.
the I don't know if you can tell. I
Oh,
took
they
a
definitely will.
razor to my hair.
Oh, why are you showing this?
Yeah,
it'll
let me
win.
see.
They need to know
Let me
my
see again.
stress.
Bryce doesn't need to try to have a bad haircut. It happens.
Wait, did you
Kinda
say
like
people need to
off.
know my
Yeah.
stress?
No, people need to know what it's like to
Kinda
have.
like a
like-
You
lesbian.
said you're stressed.
Thanks. Thanks for joining us on this episode. We will see
We
you
just need a
later.
buzz cut.
Straight
Hasta la
up.
vista.
Straight up.
It's lit. It's lit.
I'm
It's lit. It's straight.